Give me an idea of what to do. I didn't know what to do. Then all of a sudden, I found the guy who started it all. Dr. J was sitting over there. He was looking at me, and he pointed, like, going back and do the free throw line. And I went back and I did it. First time, I was kind of scared at first. I didn't, because I was putting so much energy into it.
Okay, today we have the Kobe 5 Bruce Lee edition. I've been wanting this shoe for a long time, and it's interesting that today's actually Kobe's birthday, and I'm a little under the weather today, so I was like, you know what, let's push through with the mama mentality and get this video done on his birthday. I believe he would have been 45 today, so rest in peace Kobe and rest in peace Gigi. But today we have the Bruce Lee edition. The Kobe 5 originally released in 2010, but they also dropped the Bruce Lee alternative along with the Bruce Lee in 2020 on November 24th. I wasn't as lucky on either pair back then, but I do have a pair now, so that's all that matters. I will go into an on foot a little later, which is me just running around on the basketball court. But let's see what Penny Hardaway had to say about these.
Kobe's are the sneakers that I'm looking for, preferably the Kobe 5s, because of the fit of the shoe, the style of the shoe, and my respect for Kobe. And the Kobe 5 Bruce Lees.
And speaking of Penny, just recently, like a day ago, this guy was caught stealing 26 pairs of this shoe right off of Penny's porch. Allegedly, he was just like some kind of porch pirate. He wasn't really a sneakerhead, which kind of shows if you look at his sneakers in the clips. But this video is about Kobe, not Penny, and Kobe was actually a really big fan of Penny and his play style. Today on his birthday, they did drop this Kobe 9 High, the Halos, and I didn't go for them, guys, because I probably would never play in these, and I have so many Kobes, but they're fire though. The Bruce Lee 5s are inspired by the movie Game of Death, and this is where Kareem Abdul-Jabbar starts off by kicking Bruce Lee in the chest and leaves a big old footprint. Bruce was supposed to wear a black and yellow suit, but they figured the footprint's not going to show up if he kicked him on a black suit.
Here he comes back with the yellow one with a gray footprint on it. Bruce says, that's perfect. So the wardrobe man goes off and quickly buys 3 more of the yellows. So when Kareem arrives, boom, it shows up. Why? Why the yellow? Because it makes for better footprints.
In 2013, the suit, actually designed by Bruce Lee himself, did sell for a little over $100K in Hong Kong, along with 14 other items. And like I said, the shoe came out in 2010, and this was also Kyrie Irving's favorite shoe of all time at the time to play in. Let's hear about it.
I was 17 years old playing in the Nike Extravaganza in California, and I ended up wearing these Nike Kobe Bruce Lee editions for that game, and we ended up winning. And from that point on, it was hands down my favorite shoe ever. So here we have Kyrie Kobe collaboration, Bruce Lee Kyrie 3s.
And I remember when those Kyrie 3 Bruce Lees came out. I actually wanted a pair, but just never got around to getting them. They were kind of expensive and they sold out pretty quick. But this pair also sold out pretty quick, and right now you can get a pair for my size, which is a size 10. They are going for $615. Yeesh. So I am happy to have this pair that I'm holding in my hands. Right there's Kobe code on the shoe, and he never really disclosed what any of that mean. As far as these claw marks, I don't think these were even part of the same movie. I think these were in Enter the Dragon. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but wasn't it this part? Look how hurt Bruce is looking right there. That's kind of funny. I mean, these are called the Bruce Lee 5s. They're not really called the Game of Death 5. So I see how they kind of mixed them both. That's a dope idea, dope concept. The zoom bag in the forefoot is supposed to be 50% larger, and in the heel they just use Phylon, which is okay. It still works. You don't always have to have air zoom everywhere. I mean, it's nice, but if the foam works, the foam works. And I think what stands out the most to me about this shoe, excuse me guys, is that the colorway is executed perfectly. Like, there isn't a bad panel on this shoe at all, from the yellow laces to the red Kobe symbol at the bottom. They even have silver outside of the Nike swoosh. That's just perfection as far as the colorway. You got 24 on this shoe. I think the other one has KB on the other foot. I'll show it here in a second, but the colorway is just it's just executed well. I can't say that enough. And the 5 actually seems to be the lowest cut Kobe besides the Kobe 8. The Kobe 8 is super low, but those have drop-in insoles. But if I had to pick, I'd take the Kobe 5 over the 8 because the 8 just, it doesn't feel as responsive and supported as the 5 does. And as that arrow's pointing at where the Nike swoosh should be with the eyelets, it should be on the 3rd eyelet. But let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear if you guys have any Kobe 5s already or you're thinking about getting a pair. But where do you rank the Kobe 5 out of all the Nike Kobes? I will say the 6 was an improvement over the 5 as far as the upper, but the 5s, man, I'm telling you, they were no slouch, especially in the bubble. Everybody was wearing them in the bubble. And as you can see, I did make it to the gym, and I was even sick going to the gym. I know that's kind of nasty, but I had to get these on the court just to get an overall feel. I've reviewed several Kobe 5s on court before, but I couldn't just leave these out. I was actually going to do like a casual shot, but I was like, nah, we can't do that with the Kobes. We got to put them on court because that's what they're made for. I try not to sit on my Kobes either. I try not to keep them on ice for too long, but they're stacking up so much, I really don't get a chance to wear them. But here's me trying to get a warm up in, and man, it took me a while to warm up. I realized at my old age at this point, it takes me about a good hour to fully warm up. Like, I should have filmed a little later when I was in the gym. I took the hoodie off, but I was like, you know what? Let's just get the footage and go. But I did warm up. It just took a lot more time than what I'm used to, but it is what it is. And just like any other my Kobe 5s, they perform well. They have a magic power with them. They just make you feel like you're on go mode. I don't know what it is about them, but anytime I wear Kobe's, they just make me shoot better. I play, well, not right there, but they do make me play better. Back in the day, Jordans used to have that effect on people, which is kind of like a placebo effect. But if you feel confident in your sneakers, you're going to play better in some aspects. You just will. But as far as all the technical performance, they have a lockdown fit. Traction is a 10 out of 10. Kobe 5s were known to rip back in the day. Like if you hooped in these a lot, they would rip around the seams around your baby toe. But that'll probably never happen to me. But as far as performance wise, these can be fully trusted, I promise you. At this point, I don't really need any more Kobe 5s, but I kind of still need that pair, that PJ Tucker PE, and probably the alternative Bruce Lee 5s. I mean, what can I say? And these are still worn in the league, not as much as the 6. The 6 kind of has taken over. We don't see many 7s, but the 8's kind of been stepping up. The 4s are making a comeback, but mostly it seems like everybody's wearing all kinds of crazy colors of the Kobe 6, and that's okay because there's still a lot of love for the 5, especially this colorway. And you see it pop up every now and then. Even the alternatives, you do see people wearing them. I think Anthony Davis has worn every official version and unofficial version of the Kobe 5. But that's pretty much it for the Bruce Lee 5s. It's funny if you look at them this way, hold them next to each other, it kind of makes like a weird, I don't know what that looks like. It just looks kind of weird when you put them like that. What do they look like when you flip them around? Let me see. That's interesting. But let me get out of here, guys. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather. I can probably consider this one like my flu game, you know what I'm saying? But I had to get the video out. It was Kobe's birthday, so I was like, you know what? Let me roll on out of bed and get this done. So peace, love, and light. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.